If your Windows computer has gotten really slow, that does not always mean you need to replace it. A lot of slow computers can be improved with a few simple checks and cleanup steps. In this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the most common reasons a Windows computer slows down and what you can do about it. First, check how many programs are starting up with your computer. A lot of computers get bogged down because too many apps launch the moment Windows starts. Things like chat apps, game launchers, cloud storage tools, printer software, and other background programs can all add up. If your computer feels slow right after turning on, startup programs are one of the first things to check. Next, look at your storage space. If your drive is almost full, Windows can struggle to run smoothly. Your computer needs free space for updates, temporary files, and normal system tasks. When storage gets too low, everything can start feeling sluggish. Another common problem is having too many browser tabs, browser extensions, or background websites open. A lot of people think their whole computer is failing, when really the web browser is using most of the memory and processing power. If your computer gets slow mostly while using the internet, your browser may be the real cause. You should also think about background activity. Windows updates, antivirus scans, cloud backups, and file syncing can all run behind the scenes. Sometimes your computer is only slow because it is busy doing maintenance in the background. That does not always mean something is wrong. Another big one is malware or unwanted software. If your computer suddenly became slow, started showing pop-ups, or began acting strangely, it is worth checking for suspicious programs. Not every slow computer has a virus, but malware can absolutely drag performance down. Now let's talk about age and hardware. If your computer still uses an older hard drive instead of an SSD, that alone can make it feel much slower than it should. An SSD can make a huge difference in startup speed, file opening, and overall responsiveness. For many older computers, switching from a hard drive to an SSD is one of the best upgrades you can make. Memory also matters. If your computer does okay with light tasks but slows way down with lots of tabs, video calls, or multiple programs open, it may not have enough RAM for the way you use it. That does not always mean the computer is bad. It may just mean the hardware is limited for your workload. It is also a good idea to restart your computer regularly. A lot of people leave their computer running for days or weeks at a time. A restart can clear temporary issues, finish updates, and give Windows a fresh start. Simple but helpful. You should also remove programs you do not use. Old software, trial programs, and manufacturer utilities can pile up over time. The more extra stuff sitting on the machine, the harder it can be to keep things running cleanly. And finally, be realistic about the computer's age. Some systems can be cleaned up and made much faster. Others are just old enough that even after cleanup, they will still feel limited compared to a newer machine. The goal is to figure out whether the computer needs cleanup, an upgrade, or replacement. So if your Windows computer is slow, start with the basics. Check startup programs. Check free storage space. Look at your browser tabs and extensions. Let updates and scans finish. Run a malware check. And if the computer is older, consider whether it still has a hard drive instead of an SSD. A slow computer does not always mean a dead computer. Sometimes it just needs the right fix.